What's up, y'all? Shug Nasty here. Today we're talking about our Terastal Festival packs mappable. Yes, they are. I don't know what I'm saying. Are they mappable? Because they are. Yeah. So a couple days ago, Son of a Merc, he had suggested that was a couple day or two ago. He suggested that I make a video on this topic. I had no idea about it before, but shout out to him. And yeah, collect Pokemon if you're familiar with him. He and his friend were opening cases of Terastal Festival, and they had a theory that if you could find where the S or the SR or the A spec card is, the pack position of either of those cards, you could determine where the other one would be in the box. Without opening any other boxes, you can know where the other one would be if you could find one of those. And so here's a kind of breakdown of the information he has so far. If the A spec is in the first pack position, then the SR or the SAR hit will be in the 10th pack position. And then the second pack, then the SR is, or the A specs in the second pack, then the SR, the SAR hit is in the fourth pack, and so on and so on. There are no 8th position or 10th position configurations that he has found yet, or he hasn't released them to us. So if you do, open a box to Terastal Festival and find the A spec position in the 8th or 10th spot, maybe make a note of it. Let us know. We can add that on to this this table right here. But yeah, it's got a few people concerned. Obviously, for obvious reasons, people in this hobby. There are some of those that some of us will take advantage of us. Why did I include myself in the us? Ignore that, not me. There are some people in this hobby that will take advantage and will use this information to pull one over on others and make a quick buck at the expense of others. So I get it. I get it makes sense. There's that's always happening one way or another. It seems like in this hobby, there's always something. Just go watch Opossum Bud's channel. You'll see uh, at least probably a video a day of something shady happening. And it's just kind of where we're at in the hobby, and probably won't change as long as this place is a place where money exists. So anyway, yeah, there's some concern that people will use this information like ripping shippers or whatnot, people or just general like sellers. I don't People in general that sell online will use this information. They'll open boxes, find the hits of the packs or of the box, and then sell the packs, the light packs, to people to customers that just don't know or just are trusting the seller to sell them something that hasn't been tampered or searched through pretty much. And that obviously is probably going to happen. It's the truth of the matter, but I don't think it's anything new. We've had weighing of packs in Japanese for a long time, and that's something different but the same. And I think you just gotta. The real important thing is that you find a seller or sellers who you trust, and that you can, um, you know, that are not going to do this to you. So I think that's the most important thing. If you do that, you shouldn't have an issue. That being said, there's a good point that Collect Pokemon. While I was making this video, he came out with a video talking a little bit more about this, and he had brought up the point that this could be used in a positive kind of way for rip and shippers or whatnot people or streams. People that do pack breaks and sell packs, they could, if they open the first pack and it's an A spec, they can sell a guaranteed hit pack in the SAR in the 10th pack slot. So everybody on the stream watching, they can notify and be like, hey, this is a thing, and this SR, the SAR hit, will be in the 10th pack. Now, what those other packs go for, who knows? Because people usually the SR is a hit. I mean, you still have the reverses, but usually the SR SAR is the hit that people want. So that may affect the price, making them lower on the other packs. But people may bid higher on that 10th pack, knowing that there's a SR hit in that pack. So that's the flip side of the coin. Something could be done with that. That's kind of a cool idea. I didn't think about that at first. So just a different perspective to look at it a different way. And then regarding the why, kind of my first thought was like not so much as to the how this will affect buyers and sellers, but why is Pokemon doing this? And I think it's pretty easy. I could be totally wrong, but I think it's just a probably a quality assurance thing. It's because Japanese boxes have guaranteed hit rates. They have a guaranteed like SR, SAR hit usually in a box. And then like with most of Scarlet and Violet, with the exception of this Terastal Festival hit, there's a guaranteed number of ARs. So in order to ensure that happens with every box, to have a box configuration or multiple box configurations is part of that quality assurance to ensure that happens. And then I think also another reason is there's streamlining production with the amount of cards they're printing, billions of cards a year. this just speeds up the process. You can't be completely randomizing things and still keeping the quality of the product and ensuring people are still getting the right amount of hits without having these configurations. If you didn't have that, it would take forever, and then all this quality would go down the drain because you'd be missing things. So I think those two go hand in hand, but I think that's the main reason that Pokemon does that. On the English side, I know it's a little bit different. The hits aren't as guaranteed or as consistent, so I don't think they have this as much. But I can't really speak on that because I don't open the English product and I don't mess with it. So, but yeah, I think that's really all I had on the topic. It's not too surprising to me. It doesn't really, I don't think it's going to affect much. The CT scanners didn't do shit. Weighing packs has been a thing forever, and that hasn't really seemed to affect it too much. It's probably affected it, but nothing is worthless in Japanese, you know. So I don't think it's going to be too big of a deal. I wouldn't get too worried about it. Just like I said, find trusted sellers, find people that you can trust, and that aren't going to be, trying to pull one over on you and scam you for some extra money. But yeah, that's all I really had on it. I appreciate you guys stopping by, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.